Robel, you were telling us something about your door earlier?
I put a do not disturb sign on my door because I don't want someone to walk in. Yesterday while we were recording, I had to get up for like
Can they hear
three
you?
minutes. What? Who
Can they
can hear
hear
me?
you?
Who can hear me?
Your parents, your sister.
The per-
Oh, oh,
What do you mean?
I was
Okay.
like,
What do you mean?
Why can
The
they hear
subject
me?
that you're talking about.
they can hear me? Like, no, they probably can't hear me. I mean, my dad's in the kitchen doing work, and my sister doesn't care either way. So, like, no, probably not. What about you, Milo? Can your parents hear you? Are you in your room?
Yeah, I'm in my room in Virginia. My mom does not care. And my dad is too far away. So yeah, I'm pretty
that
safe
was
right now.
sad. Yeah, he's too far away, guys.
He's gone.
He's else.
The way I say it makes it sad.
Yeah, doesn't it does a lot.
So yeah,
I'm on a
what about
separate
you,
floor
buddy?
for my
What about
rooms.
you,
I'm in the
Kiran?
basement.
The one with no face
Oh.
cam. What a lame bitch.
I mean, that's basically my face.
Robbie, language. No.
I can't not swear, Milo. It is part of my DNA. I have to. You're asking too
DNA.
much of me. You're asking too much of me. I gotta swear.
I didn't know you
Also,
were a
I
natural
got a
born.
pillow.
Less enough banter for now. Welcome to Unexceptional Album Review, the podcast where we review exceptional albums. You thought I was gonna say unexceptionally. Badly. We're bad at things. I'm host Milo. With
Are
me,
you?
as usual, is host Robbie, and we have a very unexceptional guest today. Introduce yourself, buddy, fella.
You mean exceptional?
Kiran.
I thought it was supposed to be.
No,
scripted.
unexceptional.
No, I thought it was exceptional.
Yeah, everything's unacceptable.
Not out yet.
My name's Kiran. I'm friends of these two, Robbie, Robel, Milo, Daniel, even. Oh, Milo seems to be.
It's
a little busy
Charlie.
right now. But
Guys, for context, this is Milo's little sister. This is very unprofessional, and this is why I told him to lock his door. But, his sister is here.
Toby's doing gang signs.
He's doing gang signs in his natural habitat.
Oh, it's okay. Just go. It are fine.
So how's Charlie? But that's Milo's
Life
little
is
sister.
not okay.
Yeah.
A weird brief cameo.
A cameo from Milo's sister. That's actually our secret guest star. It was written.
Yep.
Totally in the scripts.
So yeah, Robbie, Kieran, before we get on with the album of today, what else have you guys been listening to this week? Any albums, bands, musicians, songs in particular?
I don't really listen to any super indie, like, local people. Just the normal.
What I was
Big
listening
boys.
to recently, other than what we're doing today, my usual
What we're
self,
doing today.
there was some Avenged Sevenfold according to Apple Music, but I was listening
According to Apple Music, allegedly.
I was listening allegedly, very allegedly. Apparently, I was listening to Leonard Skinner. I don't know how I got down that rabbit hole, but I was.
Yeah, how did that
What?
go?
I don't know. It just says it's in my history. I just kind of turn on music and then it shuffles through random stations. So I got down that rabbit hole and I don't know how or why, but it is what it is. But yeah.
As for me, I've been listening to next week's album reviews album. No sneak
Oh.
peeks. I'm not doing that today.
No sneak peeks. Okay.
Oh, no sneak
Ooh,
peeks.
Surprise.
We're not letting them know.
We're not letting
So yeah, today's album, or I guess release, is actually an album. Heavy Metal Pool Party by Personal Crisis. It's a
remember-
2019 or 2019.
them. No, it's 2020.
Release.
2020.
Yeah, it's 2020.
Nope, 2019 December.
It
Are
says
you sure?
2020 right here, man.
Yeah.
I guarantee you it's 2020. You little bitch boy. Anyways.
Milo's a
December
dummy.
11th, 2019.
It says
Oh.
on my end 2020, so I think you're lying.
And Bandcamp, December 19th. Either way, they're
I don't
a
believe
localish band, Fredericksburg region, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I saw them at Cult Fest 2019. They're pretty good. So yeah,
Are they?
tell me, guys, what are your thoughts on Heavy Metal Pool Party?
As a band or like the per? Wait,
The
wait,
album,
wait.
you
The
know.
album. Oh, I forgot. The band is Personal Crisis. I'm special. I'm sorry. I should do my research. Kieran, go first.
Honestly, I wouldn't listen to it normally. I feel like because that I don't listen to like quote unquote aggressive music, which it very much is.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It's very. I remember we were talking about this before, and I said it was like it's like Green Day, but boss music. I don't remember which song it was, but
Oh,
If
yeah.
if Green Day wrote boss music,
yeah, it's like
Like, yeah.
it's very themey, I guess.
honestly,
Yeah, it feels very theatrical without being theatrical,
Hmm.
I guess.
There's a lot of different parts. I think I don't remember if it was Vibe Check or
Vibe
PDA,
Check is
but
the best
Mm.
one.
one of the
I prefer
two.
PDA to be completely honest, but yeah.
No, Vibe Check is the best one just because the
Um,
name Vibe Check. Come on,
Oh,
come on,
okay, that's a
come
good
on.
point.
It literally can't.
Points for the vibe
It
check.
can't get better than that. Vibe Check. That's like an automatic A plus.
Imagine on Discord seeing someone I'm listening to Spotify Vibe Check.
Check.
Listening to vibe check.
But
My favorite thing about the album was definitely the guitar tones, actually. He's very reminiscent of like the Smash era Offspring guitar tones, like very aggressive, kind of fuzzy, but very just powerful, right? There's a lot going on, very full range of tone.
I
Don't know
feel
what
like-
else to say.
I feel like the tone was a little bit on the mid-range end of things. Could have been a little bit better. I don't know, man. I didn't hear when I was listening to the
I
solo.
don't know, man.
When I was listening here, I wrote it in my
don't know,
notes.
man.
But when I was listening to the solo in Mission Control, I was like, I don't hear no mids. You hear the highs, you hear the lows, but like it just feels kind of dry. In the
It is
middle.
very one note.
Yeah,
think.
but
Yeah.
honestly, when I heard Mission Control, I was sitting down in my physical therapist's office, and I was like, I turned on the music, and I'm like, because I was waiting for my turn, you know, and I was like,
Mhm.
it gave me a good first impression. I was listening to Mission Control, and I was like, you
Yeah, it's
know,
a
I don't know
starts
how
off
to
with a banger,
describe it.
Kind of
other
keeps the
than that.
momentum going.
Yeah, the first 5 or 6 songs are like momentum, like building into the next song. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I'm bad with words.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm on this podcast.
Now, one thing
I
that
don't know
I
how to
will say, we criticized last week's album or release for having a lot of samey sounds. And that means we forgot about the entire like existence of punk rock.
Yeah, no,
Which this
this
album
entire
is,
This
so,
album.
entire album could be the same song.
Yeah, it sounds like one long song.
Like it's a
not
37-minute
especially
long
catchy.
song. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
The intro is
up
the
to your
only like
So then as far as
super different part, I guess, of
Yeah.
each song.
Do they have breakdowns in this album? They
Speaking of the
definitely have
intros,
breakdowns.
best part of the entire album, I would say, is the bass beginning part, the intro of
yeah,
PDA.
very.
There's like
Wait,
this
wait,
really
let's
nice
listen
bass
to it real
line
quick. Wait,
with this start of a solo kind of.
let's listen to it real quick.
This is awkward.
That was fine. You can hear his head pop. We're just sitting here.
I'll be vibing.
But that's the intro they were talking about. It's about 13 seconds long. The bass intro, it's like, I can't do words today. Someone else describe it. I can't do
Yeah,
it.
know.
let's
It's
move
just-
on from Robbie.
I'm having a mental
It's
breakdown
just
here.
a good
guys.
riff.
It's just a good
Yeah,
riff.
so,
I don't know what else to say. Like, it's
Some
just-
more
it's just
praises,
pause.
I guess, before we get to the criticisms or the other iffy parts. What are your favorite songs off the album? Or favorite parts?
Mission Control,
P-
Communist
yeah.
USA, and Vibe Check. Vibe Check purely because the name is Vibe Check. The song is okay, I
Alright.
guess. Communist USA. What else is there
Catchy.
to say about it? It's catchy. And then Mission Control is just a great start to any album, honestly. I mean,
Yeah.
not much else to say about that one. Perfectly arranged. Not perfectly arranged, it's punk rock. But perfectly enough for punk rock. You know, this
Yeah.
isn't like Polyphia arrangement.
Yeah, it's not like the Mars Volta or anything, but
Yeah.
you're not asking for that.
Oh no, Milo. Oh no. No, don't make me review that album, Milo.
I'm gonna make you review that album.
Don't make me.
Drunk Ship
review-
of Lanterns.
No.
All 45 hours of it.
Wait, it's 45 hours?
No, it's like an
It's
hour.
long though.
The album, yeah.
Dude, what's the longest song?
On the
Probably like
album,
Beethoven's. Probably like
or just in
Beethoven.
general.
On the album.
13 hours. The Rise and Fall of Bossa Nova by PC3.
In my head, on Heavy Metal Pool Party is the longest song. It's the 12th song too. I have it pulled up on my monitor right here. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I think my favorite song on the album was definitely either Caffeine Pills or PDA. PDA because it's
Yeah.
definitely the most musically interesting off the
I
album.
like PDA the best.
And Caffeine
Definitely.
Pills is just very aggressive, very powerful, but not easy to listen to if you're, not acclimated to that.
Am I allowed to criticize the album, Milo? I feel bad for criticizing the album.
We're getting right into the criticisms next
Yeah.
year.
Okay, well, criticisms here. Propaganda,
Criticisms.
Blown Away, One Day, and Wasted all sound
Oh, he's
like
naming songs. He's going straight for the ball. He's going for the
all
cold.
4 of these songs sound like they are just one really long song. No offense or anything, but
It's
I
true.
really think they're 4 songs and it's just one song, but it's like 4 parts. It's like Jesus of Suburbia by Green Day. It's like that. That's what it feels like to me. And
Okay.
I mean, I guess it could be like that because Jesus of Suburbia doesn't feel like one song, but actually it does.
Yeah.
But
Is that a praise or is that a? Is that
I
a bad
don't
thing?
know.
It's up to you
It's
to
just
decide.
repetitive.
Comparing it to Jesus.
We what do you call it? We criticized last week, so I feel like it's not fair for criticizing.
Yeah, it's not fair.
criticizing this
I
week.
revoked my statement that last week's was repetitive.
This week's. Honestly, it's just
And
one.
not that
long...
there's anything wrong with the repetitive. I do like
yeah,
how they
it's
sprinkled
ca-
solos
it's
in to break
catchy.
the repetition. They have
Oh, solos.
interesting
Oh,
nuggets and stuff here and
solos.
there.
I wanna. Oh.
Stop. We're about saucy.
Bell, stop. No need for this
Stop.
on camera.
We don't.
Okay.
We don't need this
and-
right now.
I don't want to talk about the
Um,
solos. I'm gonna end up spending an hour talking about them if I start talking about.
We don't have the time, Robel.
We have the time. I've only been recording for 17 minutes.
Do who you have the time.
To listen
No.
to me whine.
Um,
I'm sorry.
what else is there? This next one's gonna feel a bit weird. I'm not sure if you guys felt it. Whenever I listen to like hardcore music or very aggressive stuff, I want it to be like to fit the aesthetic, the audio aesthetic. I feel like this was actually a bit too clean or a bit too polished. And that's just a nitpick, a personal thing, but I think for a hardcore album, it wasn't like grimy or, broken enough.
I can
if that
agree
makes
in
sense.
some
I agree.
sense, but I can agree. Like, I disagree and agree at this. Because
Like you disagree with the
Yeah,
with
I
where I'm
agree
coming from.
that it makes more sense.
I
for it
know
to be
where
more
you're
aggressive
coming
and
from,
stuff. Rough.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
but
I know
I just
where,
feel like the production was a bit too professional
Yeah.
feeling.
The
Um,
production was actually surprisingly good on this album, considering it's an indie band called Personal
Considering that it's
Crisis.
self-produced, I'm pretty sure.
That yeah, it's a self-produced album by an indie band that produces punk. The production was
Yeah.
surprisingly
Yeah, like the
good.
panning was good and all that.
And like, not even
Oh.
normal punk, like propaganda punk right now, too.
Yeah, especially
Communist
propaganda.
USA, Spirit of America, propaganda.
Are these
And,
guys right wing or left wing?
one
I
last
can't
thing.
tell. I feel like they're right wing, right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get
Yeah,
into.
I mean,
Listening
come
to their
on,
music makes me feel weird. It's like
yeah.
It makes me feel like
I'm
a
gonna
Trump fan.
admit this on camera. I'm left wing for sure. I'm sure the two of you guys are, generally speaking, yeah.
No,
Whenever I listen
I'm
to black
super
metal,
far right.
right?
I'm super far right, Milo. I don't know what you're talking about.
Was that Hail Hitler I just saw?
No, that was me pointing to the right. I don't know
I'm
what you're
super
talking
far
about.
That was not an invitation. Okay. But like back to Hitler. Whenever I'm listening to black metal, I expect Nazi stuff. I can kind of just like gloss
Yeah.
over that mentally. I'm like, this is what I'm getting into. I'm here for the
It's-
music.
It's a given.
Here,
It's a given.
it's a
you know?
given.
Nazis.
Here, you're like, you don't know whether it's a given, so you're kind of like, is it right wing or is it left wing? I don't know what to think here.
Yeah, you get it, and the first line is like, "F you, America." It's like, okay, oh,
Fuck
yeah,
you,
all
America.
right.
It's like, okay, I'm with this kind of. And it goes like, the USA is communist. I'm like, I'm not sure if I agree with that.
Not the worst.
No, but Bernie. Wait, no, we're not here for politics.
But Bernie.
We're not here for politics.
We're not here for
Good point.
politics.
Good
This
point.
would
Bernie
be
is
the
a communist.
this would be
Holy
the
crap,
unexceptional podcast review.
definitely true.
Editor, words. Okay,
It's
that's we got the little.
Alright.
I need to figure out how to put in like the magic sparkles. No, the editor needs to.
Magic sprinkles.
magic
Dude,
sprinkles.
can I please have some magic sprinkles
No,
for this
Some arcane sprinklings.
Very-
I'm not allowed to have any magic sprinkles.
aggressive propaganda punk rock band?
Yeah.
I need to
They
learn how to
deserve
play
some
some of these
credit.
songs.
So are
These
there any
songs-
final thoughts before we get to the rating?
Yeah. First of all, these songs are like awesome. I need to learn how to play some of these, and I want to
Yeah,
play
they're
them.
cool.
I want to play them with like you
Yeah.
guys in at band practice. That'd be pretty sick. But
They're just very classic punk riffs, you know, you heard
stuff
them
we
before,
started
but, like,
out on,
nothing wrong
like
with that.
first band practices. What did we practice? Mostly like Green Day and stuff.
Nirvana, Green Day.
Yeah, so some
Green Day,
classic
Nirvana,
punk
some
stuff.
Strokes. Yeah, it's just classic punk stuff.
Yo, we should review a Strokes album.
Rebel, they are a huge band. We are not
They're
reviewing a Strokes
huge.
album.
But why not?
Yeah.
Like,
No one's
the
gonna
largest
watch it.
thing
It's
that we
been done
have
before.
up, the
We're
largest thing
trying
that we
to
have up
do-
and coming is Cursive, and they're large-ish compared to what we're going for.
Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll discuss this off camera.
We will discuss this at a different day.
Anyways.
yeah.
So,
So
rating.
the rating system. We rate things kind of funny here now. We decided this yesterday. It's rated from 0 to 4, with 2 being the average, and there are pluses and minuses, so you can have like a 3 minus or a 2 plus or whatever. 4 being the highest, 0 being the lowest, 2 being the average. I personally would give this album a 3 minus.
Let me.
good?
Okay, but before we continue the ratings,
Before we do this.
let me read you Milo's statements on. Let me read you Milo's
Alright.
statements on how the rating system works. All right. So 0 is may or may not have caused vomiting, avoid at all costs, causes pain in regions that cannot be named for legal reasons, and 4 is God tier, sounds like how ice cream tastes. Tell me what that
Unless
means.
you're lactose
Milo.
intolerant.
Milo, tell me what that means.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
It's exactly what it
Well,
sounds
have you ever had ice cream before?
No.
To the people who dislike ice cream, replace it with a
'Cause-
food you do like.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, pickles? Do people like pickles? I
But
don't
what are
know.
you gonna give the album? You said 3 minus?
3 minus. I think it's a very good punk album, but there are some things, you know, first of all, the fact that it's a punk album kind of puts it down a couple points, or like a little bit. But yeah, it's a generally good album. It's definitely a solid 3
Discriminating
minus,
against punk,
3 or 3
punk
minus.
albums?
I have
Okay,
nothing
three-
against punk, I'm just saying.
Okay, 3 minus for Milo. 3
Yeah.
minus.
3
Okay.
minus.
Honestly, I agree with 3 minus. I was gonna say around 3, 2-ish,
Yeah.
or like 2 plus, but I think 3 minus is good. Cause is 2 plus or 3 minus, is there a difference?
There is
No?
a difference. A 2 plus sounds worse.
That is so 3 minus is higher.
Yeah.
Technically, kind of.
Technically. At the end of the day.
It's like the
You'd rather have
difference
a B
between.
minus than C
It's like a
plus.
if it's a difference between the C plus and the B minus, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Well-
give this album personally. Well, Kiran, are you done? Sorry.
Well, I was gonna say I think it's a 3 minus because it's to a lot of people I feel like, and to me it's not a hard listen, but like you have to be in a specific mood. It's cool, it's fun, but it's not. I wouldn't have it on a playlist. I don't think.
Yeah, I feel that for sure. So we have another 3 minus. I have a feeling that Rebel's gonna put it like to the.
But it's good. Especially
So-
considering that they're really small.
Yeah.
Very.
Especially considering
Personally,
what budget.
I'm
I
gonna
assume
be
they
a
have.
little bit harsher because I think it's a pretty unexceptional album. Ah, you see that?
Oh.
I got jokes.
Oh, I see what you did there,
You
little
see
boy.
what I did there? So I'm gonna
Someone
give
put up
them
like Leonardo DiCaprio
just
meme or whatever.
just because. Okay, first of all, Milo, no. Second of all, just because the solos were really good and the production was good, I'm giving them a 2 plus.
Yeah, Rebel has a thing for solos.
Okay.
Oh.
You're gonna.
I
see
have a
in
thing for
future
solos.
episodes, too.
Solos are.
Yeah.
That's not the time for my guitar. We'll talk
Don't
about
do it.
that later.
Don't do that.
Yeah, we're recording right now. We don't have to leak my
Don't do that,
skills to
Robbie.
the public yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever you say.
So you gave it a 2 plus?
I give it a 2 plus. It was a good album, a good listen. Same reason as Kiran that I wouldn't probably put it on a playlist. I do listen to a lot of aggressive music, but this isn't. I'm not like a huge punk dude. I listen to thrash metal. Go listen to. You know what? I'm not gonna plug their stuff. Go
No
listen.
need to plug.
Yeah, don't plug for free. They gotta pay me.
That
Were you
Metallica's
plugging like
gonna pay you.
Metallica? You're like, I'm not gonna plug them for free. No, no,
It's
No,
like,
no,
look,
not
we're too good for Metallica.
I'm a.
Not Metallica. I've been listening to less Metallica recently. All right, stop slandering me. Don't put the Metallica slander on me.
Last episode you were
This
talking
is just
about how
gonna
you
be a
simp
thing
for
every
Kirk.
episode. Just slander
I
Rebel for
simp
Metallica.
for Kirk. James is a little. I will repeat it again.
You heard it here,
Anyways.
folks.
Anyways, thank you
Yeah,
guys.
final thoughts. Let's wrap this episode up.
Yeah, let's wrap this episode
Thank you, fellas.
up. Thank you guys
If
for
you like
listening.
the Offspring or Sum 41, check them
Milo. I'm doing the
That was
outro.
aggressive. What?
I'm doing the
out. Yeah, I was
outro.
rubbing off.
The outro's
Oh.
mine.
There's gonna be so
God.
many bleeps here. Oh my god.
The
This is actually
outro's
gonna be
mine.
So bad.
Anyways.
More editing for you.
You're just making more work for yourself.
Shut up.
Okay.
You're a stupid. Anyways.
Okay, stop.
Wait, I
Anyways.
forgot. Okay. Okay.
Thank you for tuning in, fellas.
No, I'm
That's the
doing.
episode.
Da 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 da. Oh, camera.